We had a Mother's Day weekend. I hung out with my mama, my sister-in-law, my daughter, and my son. We went to the movies.
What'd you see?
We went to go see The Great Gatsby.
How was it?
The graphics was beautiful.
Was it?
The graphics was on point. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never read the book. I didn't know what the heck I was gonna see, but I'm cool with it. My daughter, though, she had a paper that she had to write for school, so that's really why we went.
Okay.
I wanted to go see the Tyler Perry thing, sequels. That's really what I wanted to go see, but
It's Mother's Day, though. You should have had the call on that.
No, she needs to pass.
Absolutely.
That's what needed to happen.
Hey, so how was the storyline in it?
The storyline was cool.
Okay.
It really was. It was cool. I was able to follow it, The Great Gatsby, Leonardo DiCaprio. You let everybody know what project that you have going on.
Well, we have several different things going on. The one we just launched, Stars Unplugged, this weekend. Go to www.starsunplugged.com. Stars Unplugged is a talent showcase series for unrecognized talent, whether it be R&B, gospel, country, rock, whatever your genre is. And so we have a theater in Vegas that we're going to be launching Stars Unplugged from. It's a huge deal. So many things are going on with that. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Really excited about the response that we are getting. And Bianca, thebeatsdropradio.com, and I will be really turning it up tonight.
You got to turn it up. You sounding all like, we
absolutely.
got something going on.
That's why that radio voice. You know what I mean?
Well, it's gonna be a big deal. A lot of artists that have, we have American Idol.
Absolutely.
We have X Factor.
Absolutely.
What makes Stars Unplugged different from those two?
Well, one, because it's a level playing field. So it gives individuals an opportunity from the ground floor. Not saying that the others don't, but what I was told through some inside consultants that, in fact, my VP in Vegas done some consulting for the X Factor and with American Idol.
Right.
So, a lot of times they already know who they're going to pick.
That's jacked up, especially stuff like The Voice. What I found out when I was working with a jazz vocalist, and I was booking, I didn't manage it, I was booking. And what she told me was when she went on the interview or the audition, she killed it, which I know she can. I mean, she has a phenomenal voice. But then they told her, you're not what we're looking for. It's called The Voice.
Absolutely.
And she said, I thought you said, she wanted the women that
hair
started.
Absolutely.
I thought you said this is The Voice.
Right.
It is, but you're not what we're looking for. I thought that was real jacked up.
Yeah, it's crazy too, because that's what my VP was telling me when she was doing the whole consulting thing. So what we have is so awesome because we have some major players on board. And again, it's a level playing field. So we understand, we talk about industry standards and what they're looking for and age and all that sort of thing. But we believe that it's a platform for a various of things. Not only are we launching Stars Unplugged, but I'm also a writer, producer, theater, and film. So, I have...
Go ahead and get that plug.
Yeah, I have to get that plug in. So I have several. I've done 9 places. I've been here in Atlanta. I have a musical that we're going to be doing in Las Vegas. And I also have 3 scripts that we're going to be casting for. And then my wife, we have 2 reality shows that we're casting for in the next 90 days. So, that opportunity...
Can we get a radio spot?
Yeah, absolutely.
A radio spot?
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's why that ain't plug.
Yeah.
So I'm going to plug myself.
Absolutely.
Can I get a radio spot?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good.
So anyway, so that's just kind of where that's at. So it gives the artists, entertainers an opportunity to not only, can become a triple threat or double threat. Not only just be able to sing, but you can now translate that over to acting as well. Because now not only will we just have a platform for singers and musicians, but we have a platform for actors and actresses as well.
Now I saw on one of your posters in your office, I saw a hometown hero phenomenal vocalist, actress, Shirley Murdoch.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So how did y'all hook up?
Well, Shirley, I hooked up with her husband. In fact, I wrote a play entitled "Don't Tell Mama," and you know, all the plays that I do when it comes to the stage is really I deal with real issues, people that are dealt with real issues, and bring real life to things and put it on stage. So I presented the play to her, and she and her husband looked at it and they liked it. They wanted to be a part of it. So I have an awesome cast with that. I have Tamika Scott from
Escape. Tamika Scott.
Yeah, hers. She's in it, and Elaine O'Neill Mooney from Bishop Jake's Woman Got Loose to Play, and I can do that all by myself. Tyler Pierce joint, and then also I have the name escaped another gentleman, but I can't think of his name.
The other dude.
The other dude.
Yeah.
The other dude. So.
That's how the other dude. So we appreciate you coming on and telling us again. Can you give us the website one more time for Stars Unplugged?
www.starsunplugged.com.
We'll be right back at djsradio.com.
All right, now, it's layman's terms. I'm going to give you the sports. We're going to talk about the NBA. Have you followed any of the playoffs yet, Bianca, at all? I know it was Mother's Day, but you did.
It was Mother's Day. I wasn't even listening, watching nothing. I told you I was doing that marathon thing.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. You missed another great game Sunday. Overtime, Golden State and San Antonio. Now, this series, it's setting the tone for the playoffs. Both teams are tied in the series, 2 games apiece. Second overtime game. Now, a lot of people are looking at the NBA playoffs right now and say, Doug, why are you talking about it? I mean, star power's not there. A lot of guys are out. Boston's done. Kobe and the Lakers are done. The Knicks might be done. A lot of star power, a lot of star power's out. But, man, the playoffs are more compelling than ever. What else are you going to do? Watch golf and baseball? I'm just saying. And there's some hockey going on, too. But let's just get right to the NBA. Yesterday was a wonderful game, overtime. Golden State tied up the series with San Antonio, 2 games apiece.
Golden State? Who does Golden State have?
Steph Curry, probably the best point guard in the game. Now, he was banged up yesterday, just a little bit, so we can't lose another star out there.
Right.
But for real, that has been the most compelling series out there. I can't call it 2 games apiece. That's definitely going to go 7 games.
7? You think it's going to go 7?
I think about almost all these playoff games might go 7. We're going to recap that in a second, with the exception of the Bulls Heat. Now, we're talking about technical difficulty and technicals. We'll watch the Bulls and Heat series. I don't know if you saw Friday's game, but LeBron got pushed down.
What?
He got manhandled. Now, did he flop or did he get pushed?
King James? Not King James.
King James got pushed to the ground. Game got heated. Players ejected.
He didn't get ejected.
No, he didn't. He fell hard. I don't know if he was acting or not. He's a big fella, but Muhammad pushed him down. And the next thing you know, players were scrapping, pushing. Chicago's trying to hold their own. They're down in that series 2-1. In fact, game 4 is tonight, and it's going to be Miami's going to see if they can wrap up a 3rd game, or Chicago's going to try to push them back. But that's been a real heated series. No pun intended on the Miami Heat. It's been physical. It's been brutal. It's must-see.
Have you seen
TV.
that O.J. Simpson is back in the news?
He's back in the news, and I think he's trying. What I read briefly, and you can enlighten me on this, but our listeners, that the fact is he's trying. I guess his attorney had a conflict of interest, so he's trying to get out. I mean, look, the dude tried to get his memorabilia back. They took his Heisman.
Right.
I'm gonna check that back. I mean, I've already talked about Robin Banks. OJ just wants his Heisman trophy, his memorabilia. Now we're not gonna talk about the other issue with OJ. Maybe I don't know, but let's just talk about OJ getting his stuff back.
Well, Uncle Sam basically said in Florida that he needs to cough up some more money. He still owes income taxes from the year 2006. I don't know where he's gonna get that from. Isn't he in jail?
He's in jail.
Is he still earning some residuals or something? We don't know.
No, I don't know about that. But the Jews had a lot of residuals and used to. Jumping through airports, hurts, rent a car, the whole bit.
All of that. I remember, the juice man.
Right.
He was killing it. But, now he is $580,000 in debt. I don't see how that's, he already in jail.
Yeah.
You say, throw him in jail. But he already there. So what else can you do?
I don't know.
They should just write that off. Just write it off.
Write it off.
Just write it off. You're not going to get it. If you just took everything else, memorabilia is gone, you see how he look in his jumpsuit.
Yeah. The jail probably hasn't been too good for
It
him.
has not been good to him. The BeatJudgeRadio.com will be right back. We're going to be talking about some Charles Ramsey. But check this out. We got Charles Ramsey in the news. Charles Ramsey apparently has taken all of us by storm with his realness.
Authentic, real as it gets.
Cleveland, Ohio, native, and some of them compared him to Show Nuff. Y'all remember Show Nuff? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back. Only one person in the studio was like, yeah, I remember Show Nuff. Y'all remember, like, you know, Bruce Leroy? There we go. Thank you. Back in the day, what was the name of that movie? That was
Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
Who's the best?
Yeah, the Last Dragon. I didn't get counsel in the back. The Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy, you know, he got that glow, right? Eventually he got that glow. You know, then you had Show Nuff, which was his rival, his antithesis. So what they're saying is that Charles Ramsey, you know, we're not discounting nothing that he's doing, but the look, he looked like Show Nuff. I might have to put a picture up on
Put it on the website.
I might have to put a picture up on the Facebook so that everybody can take a look at that. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. But he's saying that he was having difficulty sleeping, not because of all the attention and everything that has taken place, but because he was right next door to all of the stuff that was happening and he had no idea. Can you imagine that?
He was living next door for like, what, 8+ years, something like that?
Was it 8?
I don't think it was that long. It's been a minute.
Was it? It was about that? I think it was like 1 year. I thought he said that he was living there. It might have been. You might be right. I have to look that up and see exactly, you know, the time frame, because he was saying that, you know, they thought that he just had his grandkids all the time. You see the kids come outside, they play for a couple hours, and then they go back in.
What makes the story compelling is he was just talking. There's so much to the story, but the fact is, he said, yeah, they'd go to the mailbox once in a while and talk about how the mail was jacked up or something, but they would just have normal neighborly conversation, but not really know your neighbors. You know what I mean? We all got neighbors like that. You look at them and say, hey, what's up? And keep it moving.
That's just absolutely crazy to me. Now, let me ask you, Doug. If you see suspicious, I've been in quotes, suspicious, on camera. If you see suspicious behavior, actually, what is suspicious behavior? Do we know?
I don't know. It's all in the mind, man. I mean, it's how you look, how you act. I don't know. It's what interpretation.
Because, you know, there were some people, like, I remember they interviewed a neighbor, this lady that's in the neighborhood, and she said that she saw, you know, what she felt to be suspicious. But she said she saw a naked girl crawling across, like, in front of the window.
Now, that would be suspicious.
That's suspicious, but she said, but she didn't call.
Maybe that's how it goes down there. I don't know. But
And I was like, but you never see a female come outside besides the kids. Wouldn't that be a cause for concern? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's a flag that something just might be wrong. And, you know, they've interviewed this man time and time again, and you know, it's no wonder all of the attention that he gets. So apparently somebody had put together a little something for Charles Ramsey of all of his interviews, which I'm gonna have to share like in a couple seconds here. Let me load it up. But he was just talking about it being a dead giveaway, you know, and you guys can check this out on YouTube. I'll probably put the link there, but check this out real quick.
I'm talking with Charles Ramsey. He's a neighbor. Walk me through again what happened this afternoon.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. My neighbor got big testicles cause we see this dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude, but we didn't have a clue that that girl was in that house. She said, please help me get out. Dead giveaway. 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 My neighbor got big testicles cause we see this dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude, but we didn't have a clue that that girl was in that house. She said, please help me get out. So I open the door, we can't get in that way. The body can't fit through the door, only your hand. So we kick the bottom. And she comes out and she says, it's some old girls up in that house. Call 911 and they called him and McDonald's. I was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. They gave it away. They gave it away. My neighbor got big testicles, cause we see this dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude, but we didn't have the clue that that girl was in that house. She said, please help me get it out. They gave it away.
I got my brother, Robert Evans Jr. in the building.
Oh, you said my whole name.
Yes, indeed. You come up to the mic a little bit.
All right.
You got a family affair going on.
Yeah, we do. I got my mama in here taking pictures. You know how that is. My sister-in-law, she over there shaking her head because she don't know what in the heck he's about to say. Neither do I. Now, over the past couple of days, my dear brother, we've been talking about relationships. The mishaps, the do's, the don'ts. What you should or shouldn't do in the beginning when you first meet somebody. Touching, whether a man likes you or not. Decoding men. That's what we talk about. So,
Code of men.
decoding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we're talking about. So I'm gonna let you chime in. You my older brother. It's a couple years between us. Just a couple. So when you, back in the day, because this is what Rob Mingus said all day, way back, he said he met a real crazy chick. That was like on thin line between love and hate.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happened to Martin Lawrence in that movie, like burning up stuff, key in the car, in front of the police station, and she called him and let him know that I see you, but you don't see me. Have you ever dealt with stuff like that?
Wow.
Don't let the heat get you. Get hot.
Yeah. I've had my fair share. I've been told that if I can't have you, nobody wants you. You know, I've got the phone calls. I've got phone calls to the unit. I've been stalked. Oh yeah.
You been stalked?
Yeah.
Dang, it's your sister. I didn't know you got stalked.
A lot of things you don't know.
You right.
That's classified.
So how do men deal with crazy chicks? What's the best advice if you are a young man listening to the broadcast and you realize this chick is crazy? What's the best advice that both of y'all can give? Because I know both of Doug, I know you probably have a crazy chick or two in your life as well.
Run.
Exactly. Exit out. Get rid of it.
But
Let it
how?
go.
How if she's stalking you?
When that, I know people can't see me, but when you with that
No, they can
crazy
see you
chick,
right there.
but when you see that lens go black eye like that, it's time to go. You know, you're in a conversation with her, she starts to say something like banana cream pie, it's time to go. When I say banana cream pie, I mean that's something crazy out the woodwork that just don't make any sense. It's time to go.
That's a hint.
That's a hint.
Banana cream pie.
That's what we call it. Me and my army buddies, that's what we call a crazy one, banana cream pie.
I'm gonna use that one.
You got to use that, Doug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot of banana cream pie going on.
That's
But
funny.
no, but like you were saying, just get out, run. I mean, if they're crazy, keep it moving. In some situations, you can't go. You may be living with them.
Oh no, you can get out. You can get out. I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes at a local bread and you don't even
Now let's
smoke.
flip it. What makes a man
Especially
crazy?
when you got when another woman brings another man in your house. Wearing your clothes,
I guess that could be a trigger. That could be a trigger.
eating your food, driving your car.
It sounds a little personal.
Oh
Right
yeah.
now.
I'm just saying. I don't know, it never happened to me.
I hope not. That sounds a little.
I'm just saying, those are the things you say, what'll set a man off, that'll
Constant nagging, you know? The whole lack of listening skills. Why don't you listen to me?
Exactly.
We do listen. Sometimes we just take the high road because, the battle's not worth the war.
But you know what? As a female, sometimes y'all don't listen.
Can
Y'all be watching the game. Y'all be doing all kind of stuff. Y'all don't listen.
I listen to my wife. That's
Well, see, she shot that look at you. You better say you listen.
Yeah.
Cameraman AT on the building.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cameraman in the house. But listen, everybody need to know about the bow down rule. See what?
Here you go.
Man,
with this.
I'm
Now,
for me.
you know what they said before? Last time they said cameraman ATL would never get another date. That's what they said online.
Well, that ain't true. I can tell people that ain't true. Got these lined up. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh.
But listen, what people need to know about the bow down rule when it comes to relationships. The bow down rule is that if I'm mad, you can't be mad. If in this case, well, don't look at me like that.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, my mama looked like she was about to throw a shoe. Now, you know, my mama is excellent marksman.
I know, and I know karate, by the way, but I wouldn't chop your mama. I just
Not
want
at all.
you to know that. But here's the deal, right? See with the bow down rule. In the event that I do something that's not going to kill you, send you to jail, or do you bodily harm, then let me have that. Cause I'm a man and I make mistakes, but you don't have to drag me. That's called a bow down rule. Most women don't like it, by the way. But us men,
I might have to bring my sister-in-law on one of these.
but you know what? She can't. I mean, it goes both ways. If you having a bad day, you know you women go through bad times.
Y'all do too.
Okay, I understand. But if you having a bad day and you want to curse, I'm not gonna hold it against you. I'm gonna say, baby, you know what? You got that for the day, because I'm gonna bow down to you and your attitude for the day. That's a bow down rule. They go both ways.
Bobby, my brother, that is, have you bow down rule? Do you know anything about this?
Basically, what he's saying is true. I just use it in a different way.
All right, can you give it?
It's picking your battle.
Can you give it?
It's picking your battle.
Okay, see.
Because she may have had a really, really rough day, and she may just be, you know, in that mood, and she don't realize that she's snapping at you. But you let it go anyway. And then when she calms down, then that's when you step to her and you talk, you find out what the problem
Baby,
is.
you know you was wrong.
There you go.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is a failure to communicate. That's what I'm saying.
No, how do you feel that?
Because, no, I'm just saying how you say things, that dictates how people respond to what it is that you're saying.
And sometimes you just need to listen.
Right.
That's right.
And that goes back to what I'm saying.
Bow down.
Listen. You saying bow down, I'm saying listen.
That's
Because
a bad way of saying it.
But that'll spark a whole bunch of, because you saw the reaction of all three of the women in here was like, ah.
Two sides to every story.
You know, look,
Interpretation.
You know what? I'll tell you this.
tell me.
One of the main problems in relationships a lot of people have is communication. There's no lie about that. Now, I'll give you two good books that both should read together.
Together?
That's right.
You
Every night they should read a chapter out of this book and discuss it
The Bible.
with one another.
The Bible?
No.
Okay, great.
He saw the review. He saw the review.
Yes.
Like,
It's the five love languages.
the 5 love. Let me write that down.
The 5 love languages.
Put it to us in layman's terms.
Everybody has a love language that they speak. Some have a love language of touch, where they feel more reassured by touching and holding hands.
That's me.
Others have a love language of gifts
That's me.
and whatnot. They feel more loved and that you appreciate them when you buy them things, when you do things for them. So the 5 love languages. Trust me, when you read this book, you may think you know what your love language is. By the time you're done, you'll find out that it's something totally different. But when you both know what each other's love language is, then you can communicate a whole lot better.
See, I got a big ego, so I just see. Can my love be that she stroked my ego? I mean, I'm
but
just
that's
saying.
true. But that's true. That's another love language, believe it or not. Then the other book is The Battlefields of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. Very good book. Very good book.
So what if we ain't reading them?
Get the audio.
Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. every day during the week. Monday through Friday, we come on thebjobsradio.com. Make sure that you go to starsunplugged.com. My man Calvin Mitchell, we got Collective Creation Entertainment, B&B Entertainment, and the Beat Drops Radio. I appreciate you, my brother. He can stop in and got on the mic.
You know it's right.
You make sure that you have a good track on.